Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light only, with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my rooms. Okay, please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean to your family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, hello, my beautiful lovers, starseers. Okay, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or evening so far. I'm having a great day. I don't know what's up. My energy is through the roof, okay? And my bracelets are on the wrong hands. So this is the Avian reading, okay? And the note is everybody wants to rule the world. Okay, so they had me look up these lyrics, which I find to be very interesting. So it says, welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you. Acting on your best behavior, turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world. It's my own design. It's my own remorse. Help me to decide. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. It says, there's a room where the light won't find you, holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. I'm so glad we've almost made it. So sad they had to fade it. Everybody wants to rule the world. I can't stand this indecision, married with a lack of vision. Everybody wants to rule the, and then it says, say you'll never need it. One headline, why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the world, all for freedom and for pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world, okay? So then they actually had me look up the definition of rule, okay? And so I got control or dominion over an area or people, So I think that, like, they're kind of getting at the people in power, you know what I'm saying? Like the people who hold all of the power, they really want so bad to be the actual true rulers of the world, but they just really aren't, because they don't have that connection with God that they need in order to really be the ruler of anything. They're not even like rulers of themselves. They just want to establish this control and dominion over everyone else. And so this is why there's so many different things being shaken up with those that are supposedly, of a high status or whatever. So I also got exercise ultimate power or authority over an area or its people. So I think that you hold the ultimate power and authority really truly because of your connection with God. It says the region today is ruled by elected politicians. Okay, so this is not really about politicians, though. This is about you being elected to do your part in ruling and raising the vibration of the world, okay? It says a custodian of justice, compassion, and the well-being of their subjects. So I think you really are like a custodian for people. When you come in, you bring in justice, you bring in compassion with you, and you bring in this higher sense of well-being that they just really need from you. It they were having me look at like the ruler. I was looking for a ruler symbolism, like something that you use to measure things. Excuse me. But I found the measuring tape. Okay, so it said that the measuring tape is an understanding of how God has gifted you and where God has placed you to work for Him. So I think it's very important for you to gain that understanding. Understand the gifts that God has given you and where He has placed you and why you've been placed where you're placed right now in life. Emotionally and physically. Like, why are you here? Also, they're bringing to my attention, like, when I first started this journey, when I first started really learning how to get my channel messages and how to really understand them, they were saying, like, get curious, look at like the plants and the animals that are native to the area that you are in. Okay, they're not there for no reason. There's a reason why they surround you. So get curious and look into those things too. And I wrote, you may think that you don't measure up or that you're not fit to rule in some type sort of way, but you really truly are. It says it's time to fly. Listen to your intuition on this deck right here. So, and this is the Avians, which who are all about flying, okay? All about you taking off and realizing that you have everything that you need to fly or to rule or to do whatever it is that you're meant to do for the divine. What is the overall energy? Do, 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 do. So we got flower with be honest with yourself. And we got voyage with you already have all the answers. You really do have all of the answers. I think that how she's looking at this map when she don't really need a map. The map is within her, first of all. Second of all, look at all these shooting stars and mermaids and shit going on in the back while she's so focused on this map that she thinks is going to tell her where she's going. So there's a message here of don't be so focused on your paper, on your map, or on what you think you should be focused on, to where you're missing the magic of life and you're missing the things that spirit really is trying to show you. And then we got castle right here at the bottom of the deck with it's a time for healing, not war. Like nobody has control and dominion over you. Okay, you could be someone who really has an issue with the rulers of like this country, of people who proclaim themselves as the rulers of our nation. Okay, but you don't have to have a problem with them. Understand that you are the ruler of this nation, baby. You don't have to explain a damn thing to nobody. It doesn't mean go around just breaking the rules or breaking the law, but at the end of the day, know that you are the one who holds the ultimate control and dominion over yourself. Okay, we got escapists with come home to yourself. Come on. So he told me to read Voyage and not Flower. I think that maybe you have been very honest with yourself, or maybe you're not being very honest with yourself. Like it's easy to get into like a spiritual fog where you want to think so positively that you kind of lose track of like reality for a second. It's totally a possible thing. So the Avians are saying like try to stay very focused. Don't be too dreamy, and also don't be too focused to where you're missing the magic. I think that okay, so they're saying stop looking for the magic. I think when you're looking for the magic, right, and you get disappointed because you don't see it, but then you're just like, forget that magic. I'm just going to focus on this and focus on this really hard, and then when the magic does come in, it's like you're completely missing it, or like maybe you fudge opportunities or whatever. I think you need to be a little bit more honest with yourself. Maybe you do require a little bit more healing. You could be in this nostalgic type of energy sometimes, like in the nostalgia card, is also the number 33 card, but she's sitting there and she's talking to a friend, but she's not even paying attention to what the friend is talking about because she's so busy imagining like her head is up in space. It's like there's like planets and mermaids and shit like that. So they're saying like find a good balance between that beautiful, imaginative, dreamy part of you and the part of you that's, very focused with that tunnel vision on what it is you're doing and where it is that you want to go. So it says you already have all the answers. You've been feeling lost for a while now, wandering through your life aimlessly, searching everywhere for meaning and never coming up with anything of substance. That's the problem. You keep searching for answers outside of yourself when all the answers can be found within. That's what I just said. Looking at the picture, it's so very obvious. It says, if you take the time to look, you need a spiritual. Okay, so it says you keep searching for answers outside of yourself when all the answers can be found within if you take the time to look. You need a spiritual mentor, and at this point in your life, that person needs to be you. So you're perfectly capable of being your own spiritual mentor. All you need is to um, get as much information as you can. Like, that's really the bottom line of it all. And believe that God has gifted you and that God has placed you where you are for a very specific reason. What's the rest of this overall energy? So I seen the earth twice while I was shuffling that. So, like I said, you're very connected and tapped into the earth. You are a protector of the earth, a ruler of this earth, okay? A king or queen, baby, of this realm in general, because you stand in that Christ light, because you hold that Christ light. So don't ever think that like the next steps or the answers to your questions are going to be found outside of you, because they're not. Okay. It says satisfaction. Seek soul satisfaction and fan the flame of inner happiness. Like, look to your intuition. That's the energy that I'm getting with her looking to this moon. Look to your intuition to take you to the best place that you want to go to. Like, that is how God guides you. And know that you're never in the wrong place at the wrong time, and you definitely are fit to rule, or you never would have been chosen to do so. So this is Seraphim Seraphiza, okay? It says relax and open to source and keep your heart open, okay? So always remaining open to source at all time, remaining open to that light and not closing yourself off when you get a little bit frantic and you really don't know what the next step is. That's when you go within and look at the map, okay? I'm the map, 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 okay? That was big facts. That's like one of the truest songs I ever heard, okay? It says Seraphina is one of the awesome angelic beings who surrounds the Godhead, carrying divine feminine light. She steps her frequency down through Neptune, the planet of higher spirituality. She does not have an etheric retreat, but can be accessed anywhere. She vibrates on every color and has a translucent quality. Seraphina helps you to open your stellar gateway chakra and assists you in building your Antakarana bridge to source. Her main mission is to overlight the great crystal chakra that is found between the stellar gateway and source. Here, with Archangel Metatron, she oversees the intergalactic schools of the universe. Ah, fire, okay? So, when your stellar gateway chakra is sufficiently open, if you wish to serve as an ambassador for Earth, you may apply to attend her courses on the inner planes as you sleep, okay? So you can literally ask Seraphina to help you to improve your stellar gateway chakra and your connection to Archangel Metatron to sign you up for the intergalactic school of this universe so that you can feel more fit to be the ruler that you were always meant to be. So you can be more aware of the gifts that God has placed within you and to feel more comfortable where God has placed you at this moment in your life, emotionally and physically, okay? It says choosing this card suggests that you are acting as an intergalactic ambassador in your sleep, okay? So you're doing big boss stuff when you're asleep at night. So you're acting as an intergalactic ambassador in your sleep or are training for this role. You may even be a part of the team that advises the intergalactic council that runs this universe. Hello, everybody wants to rule the world, but baby, everybody ain't doing intergalactic council meetings in their sleep, but you are, okay? It says you are on a path of service and to perform to the best quality of your My bad, to perform to the best of your ability, you are reminded to keep your energy fields pure and high frequency. To ensure your 12 chakras are clear and open, it is suggested that you follow a routine of bringing high frequency energy, such as Christ light, the lilac fire of Source, or the Mahatma, down through them. When you become a unified column of light, mentally reach through your stellar gateway chakra to Seraphina and let her connect with you. So, the lilac fire gives me this. It gives me violet flame energy, really. But it says the lilac fire of source. Okay, that sounds so beautiful. Let's see. I'm gonna Google Mahatma though. So the name Mahatma means great souls, like soul. Okay, your soul. You have a great soul. You are a great souled person. Okay. It says the Sanskrit word for Mahatma means a great soul and is often taken to be Gandhi's given name. So also I feel like you're like this beautiful ambassador for peace, this high vibrational like guru type of energy. Okay, like I mean authentic. Also there's an ad for jasmine rice. Okay. It says overall Thai jasmine rice has been an integral integral part of Thai culture for centuries. Okay, you can have um, ties to like Thai different cultures. Okay, like you could be connected to the Thai people or whatever. It says that it is a symbol of abundance, prosperity, and fertility, though, but all of this abundance, prosperity, and fertility depends on you being very honest with yourself about your gifts and about your ability to rule and about you being in exactly where you need to be when you need to be there. You know what I'm saying? Woo. You just intergalactic and cosmic as hell, baby. And I'm here for it. I keep telling y'all. I am here for it. All right. What else? Beautiful, beautiful avians. So we got manifestia. Okay, so it's time for a manifestation party, baby. Like, I think they want you to kind of like put down the worry and pick up more manifestations, like what is it that you want? Instead of worrying about it, imagine the thing like it's already fixed, because it really does get fixed for you. Like in your sleep, it said that you counsel the intergalactic council, okay? Like, not that you're just a part of it, that you counsel them, that you help them figure out what to do in this universe. You are a ruler of the shit, okay? So manifest whatever it is that you want. Know that you're in alignment and have confidence in your power and what it is that you're meant to be doing, okay? Your crown chakra is beautiful and strong and powerful and able to accomplish or imagine up anything that you want to create in this little matrix, okay? Or in this little reality. So we got water with overflow, like I think that you're really in this place of overflow. There could be a couple of things that you still need to explore, obviously, with this internal explorer and this energy of you like being more honest with yourself. But I don't think that you need to do an internal exploration to find things that are like wrong with you. Or this is not a shadow work kind of internal exploration. This is a light work kind of internal exploration. You going within and seeing your light, witnessing your own beautiful purity, excuse me, to enable you to have this trust in your innocence and this trust in the power and like help that you offer to the collective, okay? Like this is why the Galactic Council is always so willing to come help you out with things or explain things to you, And now I think you're going through this huge transformation that you needed to come to Earth in order to experience. You have experienced this huge paradigm shift, and I knew some wings was going to show up, You could be going through some sort of higher heart activation. I feel like I keep saying that, but I think you're really very excited about the future and where it is that you have been placed, or like this is what you're coming into, like, so I'm saying you are excited about it and you really are happy where you are, but there's these times where you kind of switch out of that energy, you switch out of that mode and you get into like worry, focus on the wrong energy mode, and the avians want you to like come up out of that. Yeah, I seen the devil, okay? So there could be some sort of way of thinking or something that you're chained to that could be in the way of you seeing your true potential in this world, Like you are this beautiful manifestation of a specific vision of God, okay? What's alignment? The 10 of Wands. And this is what I'm saying. It's like maybe you have things in this 3D world that you still need to worry about, or things that are going on around you. Maybe people trying to sabotage your shit, trying to hate. But at the end of the day, they cannot affect you. They cannot have no issues. You're in alignment. Like there's nothing that can affect you. I think that your biggest burden right now is your own questions about your journey and like how you could be doubting yourself. Okay, what solar plexus chakra and radiant illumination. And I'm not saying like this is like I'm saying this is not an all the time thing, but I think something keeps boiling up within you that makes you not trust your innocence and not trust that your cup is overflowing. Like it's almost like you need to go within to explore more of your light so that you can figure out how to operate this energy that's coming with your alignment. I feel like sometimes it can take over your energy a little bit and you can feel sort of non-productive, but really you do so much in your sleep you ain't even got to do shit when you wake up. What's the solar plexus chakra? Okay, we got the 2 of swords. I think you're not really aware of the beautiful light that you hold. Like you're aware of it, but you're not aware of just how powerful it is, just how amazing you are. Like you are dope and you are very high, like in ranking. Okay, a seraphim came out for you. What's the crown chakra? The 9 of wands. Okay, so I think when it comes to anything that could be burdening you or anything that has you feeling like sort of tired or whatever, like there's a need for you to, first of all, have the awareness that your ancestors, cosmic or, passed on loved ones or whatever, they really do have your back and they really do fight these battles for you. And they just want you to focus on being your unlimited self. And this 9 of wands is also this energy of you being slightly undecided. And this is what I'm saying. It's like you need to integrate something because every once in a while you get torn in between. Like you haven't decided if you want to be your unlimited self or not yet, but really you're already sitting in this energy. So it's kind of like you might as well embrace it is what they're saying. But like I said, there's people trying to create conflict, trying to create issues for whatever it is that God has placed into your life. But they just haters, okay? Don't worry about it. What's the internal explorer? The 7 of pentacles, okay? So I think that you could really benefit from this that they're trying to have you do right now. Like really try tapping into your cosmic energies, trying to figure out more of what it is that you do on an intergalactic level, baby, because whatever you do, I'm telling you right now, it's dope. Okay, I think it's amazing. Okay, you are truly a ruler of the world, and not very many people are able to say that, and be honest about it. We got the 7 of swords. This is what I'm saying. Going under trust your innocence. So this is what I'm saying. Like There's these sneaky energies around, doing bullshit, trying to sabotage you and trying to be sneaky, but also there's these blessings that are sneaking up on you in a major way right now, with the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. That's that 77 energy, or which is giving me some jackpot type of energy. Like, I think you really have hit the jackpot as far as this Empress energy that you sit in, but you keep like kind of switching back to that place of burden, like whenever something pops up, it's like you keep like you're still able to get knocked out of your Empress energy in a way. But we got the Six of Wands because please believe that everyone sees you in that beautiful light and you have stepped into this passionate new beginning already. I don't know why they even wasting their time with you, but they better stop. Look, secret. So there's definitely some sneaky stuff going on in secret. The Avians are not asking you to ignore that, but they saying to realize that on an intergalactic level, you rule this shit. And you ain't got no problems. You ain't got no worries. What's manifestation and the Page of Pentacles, okay? Patience. So they're asking you to have a little bit of patience, especially when it comes to yourself, the things that you're trying to manifest, and the potential that you hold. Alignment and Ten of Wands. Kindness, okay? So I feel like also kindness will get you everywhere. I think when you get burdened, okay, you could get a little bit snappy, and have a little bit of issues, but that should, like, just try to breathe, okay, and release it. Like, try to stay as kind with yourself and with others as you possibly can, and that's how you're going to stay on the up and up. What's solar plexus in the Two of Swords? Disguise, okay? So I feel like I don't know. They're putting it to me like sometimes you get wrapped up in the disguise that is this vessel, but you are so much more, so much bigger than that. And it's not so obvious to you. So it's easy to sort of get lost in that. But you have to embrace this chameleon energy, or embrace the changes or embrace the two sides of you, meaning the 3D version of you and the intergalactic version of you. They need to come together. You and your higher self need to do a little bit of merging, okay? What's the crown chakra and the Nine of Wands? Trust, okay? And also the crown chakra card is the number 9. So this that 99 energy, like have trust that this cycle where you were spending a lot of time being undecided, or where you were spending a lot of time having to stand your ground and having to like lick your wounds all the time, has come to an end, We got cunning, okay? And also you're very aware, with this fertility that you sit in, not only are you very aware of, who provides everything that you need, but also you're very aware of any kind of sneaky anything that could ever be going on in the background. Like Spirit has been telling me about threats way ahead of time, way before they come, like I be knowing that bitches is coming, and when they come with the fuckery, I just don't let it get to me. It don't bother me because I already knew they was coming. I already prayed. I already, you know what I mean? I already handled everything. I'm already on top of my shit. And I think that you just really are too. So a little bit of an energy of surrender and knowing that I'm hearing straighten up and fly right. Pipe down, daddy, don't you blow your pipe, okay? I don't know. Or pipe down, daddy, don't you blow your top. So it's something about you keeping your cool, okay? My cat back here knocking stuff down. Which one? Yeah, my cat. So, like I said, mischievous things going on behind your back, people behind your back trying to knock your shit down, but your confidence is going to be very important. And also you believing that everything's already being worked out for you and that you really don't need to look for answers outside of you because you are this like fucking intergalactic master that runs shit in your sleep, literally. What's Internal Explorer and the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Protect. And that is why you will always be protected. Because you are a very beautiful and powerful soul and you do such great work even when you don't know you're doing it. So please, baby, do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt your innocence. Do not doubt that your harvest is coming in. And do not doubt your intergalactic power that you hold, because it is a very real thing. What's Trust Your Innocence and the Seven of Swords? We got love, okay? So even there could be some love sneaking up on you, okay? A soulmate. These are swans, okay? Swans mate for life, baby. So the next thing that comes in as far as love is going to be a very serious thing for you, you know. But there's something about like this love is going to transform you in a different type of way, okay? Like really open you up and really take you to a higher level, to like this higher place in your consciousness, you know. We got tricked, so like don't trick yourself into thinking like every single person that you run into is on this sneaky shit, because that's also like a very real possibility that the aliens really want you to avoid. Like the calmer you stay, the cooler you keep your head, you know, and the more logical you are about things, that really does help with all of this magic stuff, because it can be a little bit overwhelming. And, you know, people be having like that psychic psychosis shit, you know, which they made up real recently, didn't they? They hurried up and put a name on that, didn't they? Just don't worry about that. Know that you're balanced. Know that you're not crazy and you're not going to go crazy either, okay? Because you do things right. You're connected to God and you really do run this shit in your sleep, okay? There is no such thing as tricking you or knocking you down or ruining your journey. That's out, okay? What's the final thought on this? Discernment would take a closer look, okay? So look, you could be a little bit too focused on the rats and what it is that they're doing in the background. Don't do that. But let's see what it says. It says tolerance with sitting with it. And we got fullness and give thanks. You know, you might feel like you have to tolerate some people who are a little bit envious, you know. Like, look at this dog with his cake. And this cat, look hella mad. Look. Because he wants that dog cake. But it says find your own, you know, so don't worry about it. Like, don't be sitting with it and sitting with these things on your heart or on your mind. They're not your problem. Release them and keep on being the intergalactic boss that you are, baby. Okay, so I passed it real quick. So it says, if you pounced on this card, it might indicate an important decision is skittering around the corner and waiting to be made. This is a good time to stop, be still, and look a little harder, longer, or deeper to ensure the decision aligns with your core values, who you really are and want to become. Things are not always what they may initially seem to be, okay? That's why a closer examination and asking the right questions could be key to your best catch. What underlying motives, stories, beliefs, or assumptions are nested within the decision at hand? So you could be also needing to be honest with yourself about what you're capable of, you know, because it says, you know, that be honest with yourself energy. Like you could feel like you're not capable, or like I said in the beginning, I said you may feel like you're not, like you don't measure up, or that you're not fit to rule, but you are more than fit, and you are a very experienced ruler also. Okay, so trust yourself, you know. It says discernment requires observation and the collection of information that leads to a judgment. A reasoned or thoughtful judgment is an opinion, stance, or position you have formulated about someone or something based on your ability to carefully discern. To prejudge is to subvert discernment, allowing unconscious conditioning from your early kitten days to the, what is this? Catechisms of unquestioned training throughout life to guide your decisions. Prejudice can contaminate your decisions when coming from a place of unhealed personal wounding or a lack of information, devoid of critical and strategic thinking. It can lead to snap judgments and striking out at enemies, whether real or perceived, you know. So, like, this is what they're saying. Like, that's why they were saying, know that your ancestors handle everything for you when it comes to like spiritual wars, spiritual battles, or whatever. If they bring it to your attention, it's just for you to ask God to handle it. It's not for you to go around making snap judgments or, acting impulsively like you did when you thought as a child. It says discernment helps you uncover your authentic needs for nourishment, support, and strokes, and then to act from a place to capture the goods. It gives enough pause to reflect on whether what's before you is merely fulfilling short term gratification or is the best for all involved. You exercise and build your discernment muscles over time when you look and listen by holding up a lens that looks both outward and inward, okay? Examine both your thoughts and feelings about a situation well enough to be able to rely on your gut and head as a reliable sources, giving you confidence and courage to decide and then act. So they're saying, like, when it comes to threats outside of you, sometimes the way that you feel about that thing, like you can be biased. This is what they're saying. Sometimes you can feel some certain type of way about people outside of you. And so their whole, like, your perception of them is different because you're biased, because you're still holding on to something or having some sort of opinion about them that may have changed about them. So they're just saying, like, be very careful with that. And if you are, like, unbiased, like if you come from a neutral place without judgment and assess a situation, then you get a nice clear answer of what's going on with the people around you and how they are acting or whatever. And also you get a much clearer handle on just the entire situation altogether, including what's going on within you if you come in without that judgment. But if you come in with this, preconceived notion that you know what's going on and you know everything and how, everybody feel and what everybody think and, what everybody doing when you ain't there, then you went in there as a know-it-all. You went in there on some assumption type shit. And now you're making an ass out of you and everybody that is involved with you at that point. So the Avians are saying, like, be very responsible in the way that you're thinking and don't be so judgmental when it comes to people, even people who have, like, scorned you in the past. Because I always say, like, just like you changed, other people could have changed too. And it doesn't mean that you have to fuck with them now just because they changed a little bit, but it's definitely all about you just embracing more of your innocent energies, more of your love, more of your compassion, so that you can put that out and your cup can be overflowing properly the way that it needs to be. Sometimes we burden ourselves with the thoughts of, like, who's trying to sneak, who's trying to attack, who's trying to do this, who's trying to, oh, they trying to sabotage me. my shirt say happy vibes only though, so that's where it's at. Keep your vibe very happy, keep yourself very free and focus on this manifestation party that you're having, in the background. Like, try to be the intergalactic ruler that they say you are in your sleep. Okay. So with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you need out of this. And I will see you later, my love. Bye.